What's up guys, Bryan here. Bit of a theory lesson today, and I want to show you what I refer to as the golden rules of music. When I talk about this, I like to refer to the keyboard just because it's a bit easier and more clear to see where everything is with the black keys. We're going to be talking a lot about intervals as well as how to generate the chords and scales and so on. So understanding this golden rule is going to be very beneficial because we're basically doing algebra. We're substituting notes for numbers. And let's go over to the keyboard. So here we have a keyboard. This is the C major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C. So really we've got 7 notes in the C major scale. No sharps or flats, so they're all natural notes. And if we put numbers to them, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 1. All you have to understand is, for the first rule, is that E and F and B and C are a half step. And that doesn't ever change. The second bit of the golden rule that you have to understand is that 3 and 4, 7 and 1 are half steps. And once you understand that, we can start throwing in some formulas for building chords or scales. For example, I'll tell you that the major chord, in order to get a major chord, you would need the first, third, and the fifth note of a scale. In this case, let's say C major chord. Okay, C major chord will have C, E, G. If you play those 3 notes together, you're going to get a C major chord. And if I now tell you that the chord formula for a minor chord is 1, flat 3, and 5, you can then figure it out pretty easily because now you've got an E flat as your flat third. In terms of scales, okay, so we've got the C major scale, and that is just going to be C, D, E, F, G, A, B. If I tell you that the formula for a C minor scale, natural minor scale, is just the major scale, but with a flattened third, flattened 6th, and the flattened 7th, you can then just put in the flats appropriately, and there you go, that's your C natural minor scale. And the one thing that might be a bit more complex or challenging is that when we're working in another key, for example, let's say, find me a D major chord. In that case, you would have to use D as 1 and do the numbers up as you would, bearing in mind the golden rules, which are E and F, B and C, 3 and 4, 7 and 1 are half steps. So 2 is going to be our E, full step, right? 2 to 3, however, okay, 3 is not F, 3 is going to be F sharp. And the reason for that is because 2 and 3 are a full step, and you have to make up for that. So 2 to 3 is going to be F sharp. 3 to 4, half step, so then F sharp to G is a half step. And 4 to 5, just your normal full step. Okay? In this case, D major scale would be D, F sharp, A. So I hope you found that helpful. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel for more lessons like these. Also share it with someone who you might think is interested in this kind of topic. So I know it's very beginner stuff, but I do feel like anyone who wants to learn music properly will be freed of a lot of hassle if they understood this rule and are very familiar with this rule. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.